Sabaha everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever had the situation where you've had to look for things or look around things, big appliances, in areas where limitation of space forces you not to be able to get in there, but you wished you were able to maybe get a camera in there, well, today we're going to take a look at this Android camera that was sent to me by a company called T-Mart. I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to check it out. And this will connect to our Android device or PC, but give us the ability to actually look through in very tight areas. It has illumination. It also has a hook to be able to catch those little things that you may have lost down there. This is TK. Let's check it out. AN99. It's an endoscope style camera, which means it's a camera that's positioned at the end of a cable that has light, but it also has the ability of connecting it to our smart device or directly with our PC. The cable that comes with it is quite unique, and we'll go ahead and check that out. It does come with 3 colors, but the one that we have is in black. The camera is at the end of a 10-meter long cable, which is very, very good, specifically if you have to get into spots that you normally don't have access to. Now, this is great for if you're having to go into, let's say, behind the refrigerator, behind areas that you normally don't have access to. You don't want to move everything, but you want to be able to pull that, or it's maybe stuck in a position where you cannot even get into. And that's really where I enjoyed checking out this camera. The USB cable is a unique one. It does look like a regular USB cable here. If you snap it on, and then it converts over to micro USB. Unfortunately, it does not work over an adapter if you're trying to use a USB Type-C adapter, some of the new devices. So it's limited to USB, micro USB and full-size USB, and it works with our PC as well. They do have a PC version of the software. The card that comes with it does give us the information regarding the application and the PC application. It is available directly through direct download, not through the Play Store, but the main thing you want to make sure that you can use this not only just to be able to look at things, because it does have built-in cameras, and I'll turn on a built-in camera with lights, but you also have the ability of using it at different angles, and it does come with this angular side, and then you can screw that on. So even if the position that you're trying to get to is positioned this way at the end of the path, you can still see where things are, and you'll be able to basically rotate it and get that angle that you need. The other thing you want to make sure that you guys are aware of, it also comes with Retrieval Tools, which is very, very functional. So you can put this on at the tip, and then now there's a magnetic clip here, and then we have a hook. The hook works pretty much with this little adapter. You put it in, and you put this on top of the camera, and then you're able to see exactly where you need to go, and then you can go hook in and then grab what you need and then grab that in and bring it in. Again, it's great for spots that you lose things. Let's say it goes down somewhere where you can't get your hands in there, or even be able to get in due to the limitation of size. This is very, very good and works with your device. I'm using it directly with my Mate 8, mostly because of the limitation of the micro USB, and most of my devices now are USB Type-C. So let's go ahead and connect this one. So as soon as you connect it, the camera turns on. Just gonna, hopefully you guys can see that. So this is just basically me focusing on the little piece on the table. You can see right there, it's very, very nice. I can go very close. Again, this is not going to be the most sharp camera that you're going to be looking at, but the intention of this camera is really just to give you the visibility during the dark area time. So I'm going to turn off the light real quick just to show you guys how it looks. There are different levels to the light, and you can control that with the button that's on the bottom of the USB cable. You can turn it on, and then go high. This is the highest level, and you could see here that it does illuminate even in the dark. Here basically what I'm trying to show you guys, and then you can go back up. You can see exactly what you're looking for, and you can basically configure and connect to it. You can take pictures as well as video, and then there is some configuration here as far as settings, but the maximum resolution that you're going to be able to get here is, it looks like it does go, oh no, the frame rate drops tremendously if you go away from 640 to 480. So at 30 frames per second, that's roughly what you're going to do. More video camera settings, system settings, purchasing about, we'll go back. Very happy with the fact that this thing actually does work and provides you exactly what you're expecting. It's intended to go into spaces that you cannot, and it will go very, very far, and you can configure it and use it. It does work with the PC. The same software will install on your PC, and you're able to use it. It's great if you're using a laptop. Obviously, for a desktop, this is going to be not as functional. Thank you very much for T-Mart for allowing me to check this out. This is definitely one of those must-have tools that you should have in your toolbox, or even in your bag of tricks, if you want to look at it in that sense, because it gives you the ability to look into spots that are almost impossible to get into. It does have illumination on it, which is really good for low light, especially if the area you're trying to look into, if it's, let's say, behind a refrigerator, behind a major appliance or something like that, that is pretty dark, and it is long enough that you actually don't have to get yourself into it. Of course, you do need to position it, so that's going to be one of the challenges. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you very much for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one.